Hey, good morning to everybody. Now look what we have here. This is a high voltage battery that belongs to a Toyota Corolla Fielder Hybrid from the 2016. Hi, welcome to this new episode. Now listen up. I went to the customer's house to take out this battery a couple of days ago because a customer calling me and telling, hey Jose, I got a vehicle and the vehicle got flooded. And but anyway, I asked her, okay, I told him, do not drive the vehicle anymore. But he told me, no, the vehicle has been driving so far. I said, what? So now listen up. I want to share with you guys. Here's what's happening. This vehicle got flooded and the vehicle's still driving. So what I'm gonna do, I want to make this new episode to show you what happened to this battery after it got flooded and still drive. Okay, so if you wanna learn, stick around and we will continue that. So here are the facts. A flooded vehicle, but they left the vehicle resting for some time, but then the vehicle started back again. But making a quick visual inspection, of course, the cooling fan, I already cleaned it, but take a look at the power relay assembly or the junction block, okay? It's clearly telling us the level of flooding that it got, all right? Let's take a look from the other side. We have the battery management system. And look, well, I see a bunch of pins, a little dark, but yet still it was working. Now let's take a look at inside. All right. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open the battery. I'm going to check the modules. I'm gonna check if the modules they still have the same state of charge. Because, however, this vehicle was showing me a P0A80 code. And it was showing me a bunch of circuits on the voltage monitoring system. So probably if it got flooded, of course, something's gonna short inside. But what I'm still impressed is that the battery was still having enough power to drive the vehicle. So I want to share with you guys, opening up this battery and let's see what happens. I wanna see the connecting logs. I wanna open the battery management systems, take a look at inside. And well, let's see if we can rescue this battery because the vehicle was actually had very low mileage. So this is going to be a short video, but still a very nice topic to share with you guys. So let me open it up and we will continue that. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna open the main case. All right, main case over here. Let me take it out and just a moment. All right, now opening the battery, I can clearly see that the level didn't reach actually the top of the battery. Well, because the top of the modules, they're not flooded. But then let's see the marks over here. Oh yeah, this is the level. So definitely this side. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. Let's see what else. All right, well, the connecting lugs for sure, they're still full of mud. Let's open up the other side. Oh, everything got flooded. Everything got flooded for sure. The level is telling me I am, but hear this, guy. What I want to share is that I am impressed that this battery is still running the vehicle. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna check the voltage to see if the battery is in balance or not. And let me still open because I also want to check the high voltage battery management system. So we will continue that. Now let me unplug the battery management system from the high voltage. All right. Let's see. I hope this pin survive. Let's see inside. Oh yes. Definitely a bunch of pins over there. Not looking not good. All right. Let me take this out and open it. We'll continue. Okay. Once I take out, I can see clearly one of the connectors. One of them is a little burned from the communication line. Let me see. Yes, from the high voltage monitoring is also some of them are a little burned. And these other side looks fine. Now this part belongs to this pin that monitors the temperature, current sensor, and the intake temperature sensor, which apparently they're very good condition. Nothing happened to this. All right, let's open the management system. Let's take a look. All right, the moment of truth. Let's open up this management system. Oh, all right. Well, let me tell you something very honestly. Thumbs up for Toyota, because look at this management system in this condition. Everything is shorter and that vehicle's still driving us. Okay, well, that's a good thing that happens to this. One thing for sure, Toyota makes great electrical components that, of course, they have some sort of plastic layer that protects from humidity, but this is like a lot with too much. So let's take a better look. All right. There you go. Well, you can see lots of great corrosion there for sure. All right, let's see. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clean this to check all these connectors, and let's see what we get. So we will continue, but obviously I'm gonna have to replace this module. I'm not putting this back at all. It's just let's say autopsy, what we're doing here. We will continue then. Just a quick superficial cleaning that I see. Well, you see all those bunch of corroded main pins from the monitoring system, voltage monitoring system of the high voltage. All right, but okay. That's it with the management system, because remember, this is definitely just a replacement. Now, let me take out the connecting lugs and let's check if this battery, all the modules have the same state of charge. Let me take it out. We'll continue. I'm just finishing to take out the power relay assembly. It got flooded and it's even heavier. But you know what? I am going to open this and I will show it to you. Let's see what happened inside the power relay assembly. However, the connectors are fine. They look in good condition anyway. So we'll open it up later. We will continue then. Now here are these facts. Okay, all the connecting lugs definitely flooded. This vehicle is showing me the circuit K failure, which is exactly this one. But anyway, I'm gonna make a continuity test between all of them to see if, probably by chance, this cable can be rescued. All right, I'm gonna clean all of this. We will take this out later, but then look, it's time to take out the modules, frame, and let's see what we got. It's heavy. All right. Whoa. Yeah, well, it's heavy. It feels heavier than usual because look at that big layer of mud stuck in here. All right, let me put this here. I'm gonna have to wash. All right, but then I'm gonna take out these modules to properly clean it, assemble them back in the frame. But let's do a voltage test right now. Let's see what we get. We'll continue. Now that everything is being taken apart, before I take out the modules, I'm going to measure the voltage of them. Okay, but I can see clearly it's a little bent out, which obviously when it got flooded, probably a few of the modules got swollen. So that's one thing I'm going to have to do when I take these out. But the first thing I'm going to do, let's measure the voltage of all of them. We will continue. All right, now we're going to begin to measure the voltage of the modules. So follow me with this. So we got 758, 756, 58, 757. Let's see. Not bad. 759. All right, we'll continue a second. Oops, sorry. 56, 58, 56. Now, why am I doing this test? Because I want to make sure none of the cells suffer and none of the cells is shorted. When I mean the cells, I mean one of the cells inside these modules. Usually when one gets shorted, for sure we will see voltage different, probably 6 volts, 6.5 volts, which it's clearly not this case at all. They all have the same state of charge with a slight difference. All right. Okay. So uh, the state of charge of all of them, of all the modules, is exactly the same, and that is a very good sign. Okay, it's clearly telling me none of the cells got shorted. So I think I could just deep cycle this battery. Obviously, this process is going to take a few days, and I think just by replacing the battery management system, cleaning the connecting lugs, of course, I'm going to have to open the junction block to check the condition, but the junction block is a very affordable part as well. But still, we're going to open it just now before we continue. And that should be it. I think with this vehicle, this battery should be fixed in probably a week from now. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna rotate the modules so far, begin to clean everything, and let's take a look to the battery junction block. So we will continue that. One of the other big things that I'm doing, that of course I'm using 12-volt battery acid to clean properly the connecting lugs. So they should be here for just a couple of minutes. Once I take them out, even though I have a full tutorial about this, but once you're cleaning the connecting lugs in any of the Toyota hybrid battery that uses nickel metal hydride with this copper bus bars, okay, just use 12-volt battery acid. Just leave it there for a couple of minutes, then take it out. You can use probably some carburetor cleaner and a piece of cloth, and they will be, I guarantee, as good as new. All right, so now I'm going to check the continuity between all the circuits over here. However, I think it's going to be better to replace it. Even though I'm going to check on the continuity, and then we're going to open the junction block, see the condition of the junction block inside. Stick around. First thing I'm doing, of course, is opening the connector so I can uncover the back pins. So this is what I'm going to clean first. Let me just clean it up and make a continuity test between all these cables. So we will continue that. Very interesting. I did a continuity test in the cable wiring and it's fine. Huh? What do you know? So I just finished to clean it up. I'm going to assemble, even though the cable might have a little big rusty or whatever, but I will just clean these up because it's still looking in good condition. So a continuity test with the multimeter, a little clip over here to back pin all the connectors, and it's fine. Now it's time. Let's open up the junction block. We will continue that. Alright, so we're just finishing here to open the junction block, and let's see. Alright, let's take a look. Doesn't see any marks of corrosion at all. Just a tiny little in this one, which is that these are just the low voltage signal, which I will believe they're fine. Oh, the current sensor didn't suffer nothing at all. Let's see, we'll just take it off for a minute. Let's take out the current sensor. Let's see. Nothing. All the pins are great. No dark pins, no nothing. Alright. I think this is just a normal cleaning, guys, and that's it. Because let me remind you once again, this vehicle was working, of course, with codes, but it was working anyway. Obviously, the power relays cannot be opened because they're seated, but as long as they're working, I think they will be just fine. So I'm just gonna clean this up, assemble back. That should be it. All right. Now here it is, guys. I think I'm gonna take my chances with this power relay assembly because all the bus bars seem in good condition. Obviously they're a little wet because I was just spraying them with cleaner. Take out all the mud, all the connectors, but pins are fine. The current sensor is fine. All right. Everything is just cleaned out, and then because he was working, I'm gonna take my chances. I'm just gonna clean it up and assemble back in, but I think it's just gonna work fine. So this is good. This is good. So far as I can see, it's just a management system replacement. But then of course, remember that I'm gonna have to deep cycle the battery to, let's give it a capacity restoring of the modules with the deep cycle. I mean, we wouldn't want to take any chances. But as far as I can see, this battery, I'll give you my conclusions. This battery can be repaired for sure. I have hope that this modules over there, which I'm going to clean it up, rotate it, and assemble back the battery with the connecting lugs already cleaning, and it should be fine. However, stay tuned in our TikToks, because I am in our TikToks. I'm always sharing every single step of the way. Okay, now don't forget to follow and share the YouTube channel. You gotta support the channel. Yesterday we released an amazing episode. Take a look at it as well. It's a full tutorial assembling the cylindrical hybrid battery in a Toyota Corolla hybrid. Take a look at it. It's pretty nice. Now there are some tutorials with installing the battery, but I think no tutorial is better than Hybrid Solution Diagnostic, because we give you the very best, most detailing. Okay, so I think this is it for now. I'm just gonna finish to clean up all of this and assemble back the battery. Okay, the only thing, as I told you, that I need to clean up the modules and rotate them, which is, of course, I have tons of videos, so not really necessary to show you this, but just to give you a little perspective of the condition of a battery when it gets flooded. I have another video, by the way, flooded hybrid battery but this one was from Hyundai Ioniq. Sadly, that vehicle didn't start, but the battery got totally short, and the cells totally short. But in this case, thumbs up for Toyota. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the very next episode. Bye bye.